Alright, yeah, boys. So we got a little arm day right here. So today, I really felt like I got stronger. I don't know if it's because I had the flu and now like I'm back to my full strength or whatever. But right here, we did the 50 pounds and we did it for like 5 or 6 reps. You know what I mean? Usually, I would do like 50 pounds and then drop it down to 45 pounds. But today, I decided to do 50 pounds for 2 sets. 2 sets of failure of 50 pounds. And surprisingly, I got for both sets 5 reps. I just got it. For both sets, I got 5 reps, which is kind of crazy in my opinion. 5 reps. Now, of course, those 5 reps is going to be harder on the second set, but I got those 5 reps up. That's what that matters. And, you know what I mean? That means we're getting stronger, you know what I mean? So I think next session, next arm day, next bicep day, we're going to do 55 pounds. Then we're going to see how many do with 55 pounds, and we're going to drop it down to 45. Because I know after doing 55, we're going to be extremely freaking fatigued and cooked. So we're definitely going to do 55 pounds. And depending on how 55 pounds moves, then we're going to see if we go to 50 or 45. But most likely, I'll probably drop it down to 45 to get more reps out. I feel like we could at least do like 3 reps of 55 pounds. The last time I did 55 pounds, I think I got like, yeah, literally 3 reps. So let's see if we got stronger. You know what I mean? We're going to see next session, which is Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Right here with these. Also, one of my favorites. I like to go really slow and controlled on these and just really squeeze at the top. Now, the first set y'all just saw, we overshot it. That was only 2 reps. You know what I mean? We progressive overload. I didn't know if I could do that way. I was like, you know what? Let's add the block. Y'all know like the little block you could add. So I added the same way I usually do, and then I added the block, and ended up getting 2 reps. So next set, I made sure I at least got 4 reps. And now y'all know I always do 2 sets of failure, but if I do a set of my first set and I only get 2 or 3 reps, I'll go to my second set. My second set I only get like 4 or 5 reps. Me personally, I like to add a third set right here. The third set, I drop the weight. I drop the weight to a weight I know I could at least get 5 reps, at least 5 reps, and that's what I did. You know what I mean? For that third set, just to really destroy the biceps and get more reps. You know what I mean? I just don't want to keep doing 3 reps. It's not wrong with doing 3 reps, but as long as you add it, or as long as you do the next set and get at least 5 or 6 reps, you know what I mean? That's good. You know what I mean? But if you do another set of 3 reps, then you should definitely do another set and drop the weight to a weight that you know you could at least get 5 or 6 or 5 to 8. You know what I mean? Make sure you're not just doing 3 reps.
I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Ganon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Good hunter.
I am using taijutsu. That means no tricks. Sasuke, I know your technique. Forget it. It will not work. Not on me. Here is what I believe. There are 2 different kinds of ninja. Those like you who are born with talent and do not have to work at it. And those like me, the ones who have to train every day of our lives.
Right here, y'all, we did single arm preacher curls. Now, we don't usually do this. I don't remember the last time I ever did this, but these surprisingly feel so. You know what? I'm not even surprised because isometrics, ISOs, they always feel so much better than doing, you know what I mean, 2 at the same time. ISOs is definitely the way to go. You should be doing ISOs on at least. You should be doing at least 1 exercise containing ISOs, in my opinion. Whether biceps, triceps, you should be at least doing at least 1 movement that has ISOs with that muscle. So on arm day, I'm doing ISOs with triceps, biceps, and even my shoulders. I do single arm raises of shoulders and doubles. Just the best way to go, in my opinion. And you feel it more. You get more mind muscle connection. You know what I mean? It's just so much better. You know what I mean? But still also do, you know what I mean, the regular. You know what I mean?
always be consequences for evil deeds. That is the way the world is. The way it should be. Evil must be deleted.
I just want to see her smile again. I just want her to know that I don't care about the scars. So, I stick my head in my house and do this to myself. And you know what? She can't stand the sight of me. It's, now I see the funny side. Now I'm always smiling.
If I can make scars, do I have the power to heal them? What about Kaylee's scars? Kaylee, do you ever think about us? I mean, do you ever wonder if things might have been different between us?
What's your name?
How long have you been fucking doing this?
Since I was 20.
Jesus fucking Christ, Dexter. Those blood slides that I found in your apartment, they look like the ones we found in Dose's car.
Deb?
Are you the Bay Harbor Butcher?
This is a place to talk about this. Deb?
And then, God came before me. Was it coincidence? Was I special somehow? In the end, it didn't matter.
Just perfect. The psychopath is back again. Number 44, Hisoka the Magician. He was the #1 pick to pass last year's exam, until he almost killed an examiner he didn't approve of.
You heard what I said and then called me a liar. Now you refuse to believe what I've shared. Your mind may not want to accept these revelations, but inside you there's a voice saying, accept it, it's the truth. Soon you'll know. Time will help. I feel sorry about your confusion, but this world's never really been about truth or lies. In this world, there's only one thing that's worth knowing. Hard facts. Despite this universal truth, people misguidedly choose to only accept the facts that appeal to their way of thinking. They're so limited, they can only accept the truths that are comfortable for them. So, this is simply about wanting to hang on to your personal power. Realizing things may not have been as we accepted them to be unsettles us. It's overwhelming.
Everyone keeps saying Aaron has changed.
I've hated you.
And I thought he had too. But I wonder if we've all got it wrong. It could be that he's always been like this inside. But if this is the real Aaron Yeager, what did I see in him?
What are your thoughts when facing an opponent?
There is no opponent.
And why is that?
Because the word I does not exist.
I can't help but sympathize, because I see behind your eyes that you're crying and reaching towards something more. And as you lean over me, your spit hits my stupid skin. But I won't let your anger see that.
Пощади!
Набираем очки. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
It won't hurt to keep Satoru Gojo out of play for a while longer. Ren-san?
Your allegiance, these humans. The trouble with
loyalty to a cause, is that the cause will always betray you. Who sent you here? Where do you think you came from? You think you were born? No. You were built, and your creators want you back. We all work for someone. I feel sorry for you, Prime. Your allegiance to these humans. The trouble with loyalty to a cause is that the cause will always betray you. Who sent you here? Where do you think you came from? You think you were born? No. You were built, and your creators want you back. We all work for someone.
Become Ten-Tails! Jinchuriki!
What's this I feel?
Jinchuriki, this is bad. Is he stronger than he was when he was gigantic, or is it just me?
Before, it was just throwing its brute strength around. But now it's apparently learned to focus it.
Damn it. What is he? The one who wanted to be Hokage. Obito Uchiha.
It's only now that I understand the depth of the depravity of this creature, this monster that I unwillingly helped to create. As if what he had already done wasn't enough. He set some kind of trap. I don't know what it was, but he led them there, again. He overpowered them, again. And he robbed them of the only thing that they had, again.
I hate you. I've always hated you. I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to make it hard.
Everyone was worried about you, you know. You can't just disappear. You really hurt a lot of people.
Sometimes you need to take responsibility for your own happiness.
You don't think that's a little selfish?
I don't know what to tell you. I'm happy for the first time in my life, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. It takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are, and even longer to see that it doesn't have to be that way. Only after you give up everything can you begin to find a way.
Why is that boy pushing himself so hard to save Gaara? He's not even from the same village. What is he? What's that boy's story?
Naruto is a Jinchuriki as well.
Huh?
He has the nine-tailed fox sealed within him. That's why he feels this desperate need to save Gaara. It doesn't matter whether Gaara's from the sand, or the leaf, or anywhere else. He's a friend. The only friend who's felt the same pain Naruto's felt.
Just shut up! If all of you Sand Shinobi hadn't put a monster inside of Gaara, then none of this would have ever happened to him! Did you ever even consider how Gaara felt? Did you ever even ask? Calling us Jinchuriki, what gives you the right to label us? Who are you to decide someone else?
The psychopath is back again. Number 44, Hisoka the Magician. He was the #1 pick to pass last year's exam, until he almost killed an examiner he didn't approve of.
was just wondering if maybe you wanted to go to the ball with me.
Oh, Harry, I'm sorry, but